Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Saturday, only here on YouTube, also live on the Oldies and More stream. I want to welcome you to the January 18th, 2025 Vinyltreasure show on this cloudy 38-degree evening here in Westchester County, New York. Hopefully it's better where you are. So welcome to our broadcast. It's the 1950s and early 60s edition of the program. We play original vinyl 45s here and hopefully try to get out of here by 12:30 at the latest, although it's getting more difficult to program the show each week. But thank you all for being here. And we opened up tonight's show, actually with all request show tonight, opened up for Big Dave Swinger, saxophonist Noble Thin Man Watts, originally from DeLand, Florida. First recording back in 1954 for Deluxe Records, and then releases on Baton in 1957. This one is one on Vivian Carter's VJ record label from January 58. He was teamed up here with Paul Williams. Paul Williams and I think Noble Thin Man Watts is the saxophonist, and this is called South Shore Drive is the name of the tune. A cool tune there. January 58, our opener, South Shore Drive for Big Dave Swinger on the VJ record label. But let's start it off here with the vocal portion. You know we count down the music chronologically here on a Saturday evening, and we're going to open up here with a classic early side by this great group out of Washington, D.C. Posted this up on my Facebook wall. You can check it out. I put a lot of scans on for tonight's show. Now, this is actually a B-side on the Atlantic record label. This was their first release on the Atlantic record label. The A-side was called, which was a big R&B hit for the group, a number one R&B hit called Don't You Know I Love You. But I bought the 45 for this side, this tune written by Hoagie Carmichael and Johnny Mercer. It features the great Buddy Bailey on lead, and this is this tune. Who requested this, Charlene? This was requested by Casey Hines, I think. Casey Hines, March 1951 for Casey Hines, the great Clovers on Atlantic, with their tune called Skylark for Casey.
Oh, Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Skylark, have you seen a valley green with prey where my heart can go a journey over the meadows and the lane to a blossom-covered land?
And in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, sweet as the wind of the west, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy serenading the moon.
Oh, Skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? And in your lonely mind, haven't you heard sad as a gypsy serenading the moon. Oh, skyline, I don't know if you can ride these days, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there?
There you go. That's going out to listener Casey Hines in Paris. That's the sound of the Clovers. From March 1951, it's on the Atlantic record label, that yellow and black Atlantic label. Looks so cool. With Buddy Bailey on lead, song entitled Skylark. And Roy Adams needs that 45. He typed it on my Facebook wall. I haven't seen a copy of that. I've seen a 78 of it. But I bought this record. I think I paid $400 for the record from Mike Demersion many years ago. Maybe when I first met Mike at the White Plains County Center, and he brought a whole bunch of cool records there. But a long time ago. Johnny G here on a Saturday. If you're new to the program, just finding out about the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. This is the last show of the week. I normally do 3 shows, but every other week it's only 2 shows. We have a 78 show on Thursday afternoons. That'll be coming up next Thursday. I posted it up on my YouTube wall there. But the next time you see me and hear me, it'll be on Wednesday night. That's a soul show that I do, both here on YouTube and also on Oldies and More Radio. So you can check that out. And then I'll see some of you on Thursday afternoon. Then we'll be back here for the Saturday show. And if you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube's been very good to me. Although last Wednesday they shut the broadcast down, but then they posted it. So I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, let us continue here. And let's move into 1952. And let's stay in, we were in Washington, D.C. Let's go to Baltimore, Maryland now for the sound of the Orioles. And we're going to send this one out to listener Michael Light. He said this is one of his favorite Orioles tunes, and it's a good one. I like this one, too. I think Ted Artkowski sold me this a long time ago when he was selling out. It's their 24th release on Jerry Blaine's Jubilee record label, written by the group's manager, Deborah Chesler, Bill Tennyson, and the lead singer on this. His name is Sonny Till. From April 52, we'll send it out to listener Michael Light, the Orioles on Jubilee. The song is called Waiting.
Yes, I get so tired of waiting, always anticipating, but never a sign of you. Waiting. Yes, I get so tired of waiting, 'cause it keeps me longing for dreams that don't come true. Yes, lonesome like the man in the moon. Yes, baby, you'll find me hoping that you'll come to me soon. Until then, waiting. Yes, I get so tired of waiting, but I must keep on hoping that you'll come back to me. soul like the man in the moon, hoping, girl, you come to me soon. You find me waiting. Yes, I get tired of waiting, but I must keep on hoping that you'll come back to me. That you'll come back to me.
There you go. That's a great sound of the Orioles there. Sonny Till and the Orioles on the Jubilee record label. Send that one out to listener Michael Light. April 52 release, Waiting is the name of the tune. Johnny G ain't waiting. We're going to continue here. And although this next record was recorded on July 11th of 1952, but not released until January of 1956. And we've been to where? Washington, D.C., we've been to Baltimore, two great groups, Orioles and Clovers. Well, here is another great group as we go to Newport News, Virginia, for the sound of the Five Keys. Now, this is a request for listener Frank Chingaro. He wants to send this one out to his wife, Jerry. And this is on the very last release for Eddie and Leo Mesner's, on Eddie and Leo Mesner's Aladdin label for the Five Keys, their 16th release. They would leave Aladdin, though, in the fall of 1954, and Aladdin felt that they could capitalize on the success of the Five Keys that we're now recording for Capitol Records. And this song really released in January of 56, but I penciled it in the 1952 block. It was written by the lead singer of this group here, one of them, Rudy West, the great Rudy West. So by request for Frank Chingaro, he wants to send this one out to his wife, Jerry Chingaro. January 56, recorded in July of 52. The Five Keys with Story of Love.
My love, my tender love, romantic love, your eyes shine like the stars up above. I love you nightly, your eyes shine brightly, they do. My love, my only love, lasting love, you are my heart's eternal love. I'll always love you, I'll always need you, I do. Well, now you have gone on your way, dear, and I have gone my way too, and we are still meant for each other. For you, it's me. For me, it's you, my love, lasting love. You are my heart's eternal love. I'll always love you, I'll always need you, I do. I'll always love you, need you, my love.
is a great tune, I have to say. They're liking that one there in the YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Five Keys, the great Rudy West on lead. That one there by request for Frank Gingaro, and sending that one out to his lovely wife, Jerry Gingaro, a January 56 release, but they put that out, this record, a song recorded July 11th of 1952 for the Aladdin folks. Johnny G here on a Saturday. Hope you're digging on the tunes. If you are, please give me a thumbs up, playing your request by year. And let's move into 1953 now. Fill a request for listener Tommy Albergo as we go to Winston-Salem, North Carolina for this next group. Began recording gospel. They were called the Royal Sons, but they changed to rhythm and blues in 1952. Had 9 releases for Bess Berman's Apollo record label, and 4 of those were top 5 R&B hits. This is their 4th release that Tommy requested, a double-sided hit for the group. Help Me Somebody was a number 1. This flip side made it up to number 5 on the Billboard R&B chart. Tune written by Loman Pauling. It features Johnny Tanner on lead. This is with a Charlie Little Jazz Ferguson Orchestra here from April 53. For Tommy Albergo, the 5 Royales, it's called Crazy, Crazy, Crazy for Tommy.
Named Tilly, she's got a sister named Millie. I like my gal Tilly, but Millie she acts so silly. Now ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy? Oh, I'm talking all out of my head. A sister named Millie, a brother named Billy, an uncle named Willie, a mama. Now ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? 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 Ain't that crazy? Oh, I'm talking all out of my head. On Monday, and then she calls me honey. When I go to see her on Thursday, she tells me I'm so worrisome. Now ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy, crazy? Ain't that crazy, crazy? Crazy, ain't that crazy? Oh, I'm talking all out of my
head. There you go. That's the sound of the 5 Royales. 5 Royales from April 1953. That one there by request for listener Tommy Albergo. Johnny Tanner on lead. Crazy, Crazy, Crazy is the name of the tune. Johnny G playing all your crazy tunes here on a Saturday evening. If you dig what you're hearing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me that thumbs up if you enjoy, and click that bell to get notifications when Johnny G goes live. Now, you don't have to, well, you have to be signed into YouTube in order to participate in the chat room there. Got a big crowd tonight. Thank you all for being here as we continue here. And we move into 1954 now. Let's go to Harlem, New York, and fill a request For listener Joe Shacatano in our YouTube chat room, his group first recording for Herman Lubinsky's Savoy Records in the fall of '53 with 2 releases. They were known as the Wanderers. Now, A&R man for Savoy, Lee Magid, or Magid, I don't know how you pronounce that, he would become the group's manager, and he would leave Savoy and take the group over with him to Decca Records, and they kind of changed their name a little bit. They added singing before their name, so they were known as the Singing Wanderers on the Decca record label, and they did one session. It was held July 12th of 1954, and there were 2 singles that were released from that session, and Joe requested their second. It features the great Ray Pollard on lead, and also the bass, Shepard Grant, comes in, I think, on the bridge, if I'm not mistaken. This is from November of 1954. Going out to Joe Shacatano in our YouTube chat room, the Singing Wanderers on Decca. It's called The Wrong Party Again.
Whenever the phone rings since we've been apart, I hurry to answer with hope in my heart. A voice says hello, but it's only a friend. She's the wrong party again. I stare out my window and try not to cry, for each time I think I see you passing by, I run to the door. You come closer, but then she's the wrong party again. I tried to pretend this can't be the end. There must be a chance you still care. Tears I can't hide, for deep down inside I know it's not a past affair. So sorry if you should be sad with a new love you found. Please drop me a line, dear. I'll still be around to just bury your pride and let me know when he's the wrong party again.
Here you go. That's going out to Joe Shacatano. He loves those ballads there. And Ray Pollard can really do the ballads. That one there, November 1954, on the Decca record label. That's the Singing Wanderers. Ray Pollard on lead with The Wrong Party Again. Well, this ain't the wrong party on a Saturday night. This is the place to be with our get-together with 1950s and early 60s, playing the music by year. And hope you're digging on these cool requests. I mean, I get the greatest requests here on the program, I have to tell you. I got the greatest listeners. Let us continue here in the year 1954. Let's go to Evanston, Illinois now for the debut single for this group. They recorded for the Drexel record label. This is a request for listener Casey Hines in Paris. This song first recorded back in 1926 by Ben Pollock and the Californians. And this one released in June of 1954. This is their debut single, their first of 5 for the Drexel label. It's from June 54. Ray Pettis lead. These are the Gems on Drexel on red vinyl. It's called Deed I Do for Casey Hines.
Do I, do I, do I, do I, do I want you? Oh my, do I, baby? Dear, I do I? Oh my, do I need you? Oh my, do I, baby? You know I do. You know I do. I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging around. Do I, oh my, do I need you? Oh my, do I, baby? You know I do. You know I do. I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging round. Do I, oh my, do I need you? Oh my, do I, baby? You know I do.
There you go, by request for listener Casey Hines, the sound of the Gems. That's Ray Pettis lead with the Gems. That's their debut single. Actually, the B-side, Talk About the Weather, is a flip. It's a great two-sided 45. Let's send that one out to my mom who's tuned into the program because she likes that song too. June 54 for Casey Hines, their first of 6 on the Drexel label. And for you collectors out there, the first presses are all red vinyl. Then about 5 months later, Drexel re-released the record with the block logo style. And all sides by this group feature Ray Pettis as the lead singer. And of course, he also has a couple of solo releases on the Drexel record label. Johnny G here on a Saturday. Hope you like these great tunes here. Really some classic groups from the 1950s here on the program tonight, and even rare records now. This is a request for listener Bill Sharif. If I said that right, Bill, please correct me. One of the most sought-after 45s on Devorah Brown's Fortune record label. Now, usually you don't find the original of this. You usually see that second press. But I was lucky to get this. I think it was Barry Saltz that sold me this record, called me up. He asked me if I needed this, again, many years ago now. The group is originally from Toledo, Ohio. They formed while they were students at Libby High School. Now, they included Henry Goodwin, Earl Fontaine, Tommy Jones, and Baron Thomas. Collectively, they were known as the Swans. And somehow their manager at the time was Paul Lewis, and he was able to get them a contract with the Fortune record label. They ended up with 2 releases on the label. This was their first release. And of course, I guess the manager needed to get credit on the label. So that's why you see Paul Lewis, the Mighty Swamba and the Swans. And he also came up with the spoken intro. Now, I don't know if he's doing the spoken intro. It could be one of the other guys in the group, but it features Baron Thomas on lead, but mostly the bass of the group is doing the lead. His name is Tommy Jones, and he also wrote the tune. Let's go to 1954 for this request for Bill Sharif, Paul Lewis, the Mighty Swamba, and the Swans on Fortune. It's called Wedding Bells, Oh, Wedding Bells.
The mighty Swamba speaks. Do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? Wedding bells, oh wedding bells, when will you ring out for me? Daniel, tell, oh Daniel, tell, who my love will be.
Oh, most of my friends are married, and the others are engaged. One of my pals has 5 little children, but I think that 10 would be great. Dum, dum, dum.
Wedding bells, oh wedding bells, when will you ring out for me? Daniel, tell, oh Daniel, tell, who my love will be.
Oh,
Someday I'll march down the aisle,
and the happy choir will sing. They will also be astounded when the bells begin to ring. Dum, dum, dum,
wedding bells, oh wedding bells, when will you ring out for me?
dum, dum, dum,
Can you tell, oh can you tell, who my love will be?
my love will be.
There you go, ultra rare 45s here on a Saturday evening. Those are the Swans. That one there by request for Bill Sharif, 1954 release on the Fortune record label, and their purple Big Dave, because after this the maroons came. The lighter maroons came out after this, because I have the other one that they do on the Fortune label. This one's really hard. The Swans with Wedding Bells, Oh Wedding Bells. And we stay in 1954. We go back to Baltimore, another classic group. This one requested by David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. They recorded 12 for the Atlantic record label between 1951 and 1957, and David requested their 6th. This is another case where they recorded this earlier, released later Under by Atlantic. They recorded this October 51, but Atlantic didn't put it out until April of 54. It features the great Ernie Warren on lead from April 54. These are the Cardinals on Atlantic. It's called Under a Blanket of Blue. This is for David Silberg in our YouTube chat room.
Under a blanket of blue, just you and I beneath the stars, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance. The night is ours. Under a blanket of blue, let me be thrilled by all your charms. Darling, I know my heart will dance within your arms. A summer night's magic enthralling me so. The night would be tragic if you weren't here to share it, my dear. Covered with heaven above, let's dream a dream of love for two, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance, under a blanket of blue. A summer night's magic enthralling me so. The night would be tragic if you weren't here to share it, my dear. Covered with heaven above, let's dream a dream of love for two, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance, under a blanket of blue. Under a blanket of blue.
As going out to David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. All great responses with your requests, folks. Thank you for requests. I'm glad I have the 45s, I can tell you that much. But there you go, April 1954. That's Ernie Warren and the Cardinals going out to David Silberg on the Yellow and Black Atlantic record label. Under a Blanket of Blue is the name of the tune. Let us continue here as we move into 1955 now with a request for listener Oldies Fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. Now, this is the flip side of a 45 I played last week. I quickly was trying to look for my upgraded condition of this, which I could not find. I'm telling you, I couldn't find. I was looking for one for James Stone, and I looked through all my D boxes, and I couldn't find it. That means it's down somewhere buried in the basement that I gotta find. But anyway, I featured last week Smiley Lewis for Oldies Fan, a song called Bumpity Bump. That was the B-side to his 17th of 31 releases for the Imperial record label. But this is the A-side, and this was a big number 2 You mean an R&B hit, a Billboard R&B hit for him. A tune written by A&R man Dave Bartholomew from July 55. We go to the Imperial record label for Smiley Lewis. This is going out to Oldies fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith. The song is called I Hear You Knockin' for Joe. Go. That one there going out to Oldies fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. July 55 release there for Mr. Smiley Lewis. Smiley Lewis on the Imperial record label. I Hear You Knockin' is the name of the tune, and as many of you probably know that song. Now, to answer Big Dave Swinger's question, so when I was collecting, I never focused on the big hits because I would always figured I'd find them out in the wild, which is probably where I found that one. Out in the wild. I was always focusing on the rare vocal group harmony sounds. So it was costing me a lot of money at the time, but there were so many that were missing when I first started collecting. When I started making money, then I started indulging every week, and a lot of dealers would call me up on the phone and they would offer me the records. I was bidding in auctions, and that's how it was funny. I think I told you the story about Mike Demersion when I met him at the county center. So I bought a stack of records about this big, and it was he goes to me, "Are you buying all these records?" I said, "Yeah, I'm buying all these records." He says, "Really?" He goes, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, I'm from Westchester County." He goes, "You are? Do you know someone by the name of John Galindo in Westchester County?" So I said, "Yeah, I do." He goes, "Really, you do?" I said, "Yeah, it's me." So he almost fell on the floor. So I told him, I said, "Look, I don't have enough cash. I only came with, $500. I didn't know I was going to spend, $3,000 here today." So I says, "Can you follow me home and I can write you a check? I'm good for the checks." So he was really nice. It was him and his wife, Carol, and they came to the house and they met my parents. And then when he would go to the Arbutus show and he was in Watertown, Watertown, Massachusetts, or Waterbury. Waterbury. Watertown or Waterbury. Somebody correct me. So he would, every time he'd go down to Arbutus, he would stop by here, and Carol would go to church. She would go to the Immaculate Conception Church, and he would stay here and bring me his record boxes, and I would buy hundreds of dollars worth of records. Anyway, as I digress, let us continue in the year 1955 with a B-side as we fill a request for listener Bill Old that's tuned into the program, listening in New Jersey. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Moonglows, that, of course, their chess releases. We feature them here quite often with a lot of their chants and champagne. I think I played them not too long ago. But their first release on the Chess record label was a song called Sincerely. They followed it up with a tune called Most of All, but Bill requested the flip side of the 45. Their second release on the Chess record label. And it was written by Alex Walton, a.k.a. Pete Graves, who was a member of the Moonglows, and he does the lead vocal on this. So from February 55, this is the B-side of Most of All by the Moonglows on the Chess label. And yes, Big Dave, it's a West Coast press. It's going out to Bill Old, the Moonglows with She's Gone.
It won't rain, sun won't shine, all because that gal mine, 'cause she's gone and left me. Yes, she's gone. Ah, she's gone. My darling. This one love I never felt like this before. 'Cause she's gone and left me. Well, women, there's been trouble and business. This world began. I always try to do the very best I can. No, feel like dying. I want to live. No. Like dying, 'cause she's gone and left me. Yes, she's gone. Well, women, they've been trouble and pieces. This world began. I always try to like dying, 'cause she's gone and left me. Yeah, she's gone. Oh, oh, yes, she's gone.
As going out to Bill Old, that's February 55 release there for the Moonglows. That's the flip side of Most of All. I think he was trying to sound like Bobby Lester on that side, I think. But there, for Bill Old, the Moonglows, that's Pete Graves on lead. She's Gone is the name of the tune on the Chess record label. Let's continue here. We are in the year 1955. Let's fill a request for listener Daniel Kubacki for this group, first recorded for Herman Lubinsky's Savoy Records as the Imperials. I think it was a 78 I may have featured here in the early days of last year sometime when I started doing the 78 show. But they also recorded as the Gaylords and the Imperials on Savoy Records. Now, the lead singer of that group, his name was Louis Van Dyke. And he wrote this tune that Daniel requested, and I don't know if he's doing lead on this side, but I know he's doing lead on the intended A side, which was called The Angel Sent You to Me. But this one released in September of 55. It's by request for Daniel Kubacki. These are the Carnations on Savoy Records. It's called Nighttime is the Right Time for Daniel Kubacki.
Oh, the nighttime is the right time. Oh, nighttime is the right time. Oh, the best time for love in the middle of the night. Yes, in the middle of the night. When I hold my baby tight. Oh, in the middle of the night. When I treat my baby right. She wouldn't have to worry. In the middle of the night. This morning wouldn't be long. Look for me and I'll be gone. Talk to me, baby, while I hold your hand. Love me, baby, I'm your loving man. In the middle of the night, when I hold my baby tight, wouldn't have to worry. In the middle of the night, middle of the night, middle of the night, middle of the night, middle of the night. In the middle of night. Monday morning, it is night time, or daytime, it's playtime, or the best time for love. In the middle of night, 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 would have worry. In the middle of night, oh, night time, right time, or daytime, is a playtime, or the best time for loving. In the middle of night.
There you go. That's going out to Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Carnations, September 55 release on the Savoy record label. Nighttime is the Right Time is the name of the tune. Of course, they would also have a release on the Enrica label in 1959, a great tune that they do, a nice ballad. Johnny G here on a Saturday. We are still in the 1955 block. Let's go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this next singer, born November 19th, 1929. This is a request for listener Tom Shaughnessy in Florida. This singer graduated from Temple University in 1952. Now, his childhood ambition was to be an engineer, but it was changed after his first taste of the music world. He signed with Sid Nathan's King record label in 1955, would go on to have 12 releases on the King record label. Now, this was his debut single under a couple of different names, and I think he needed to differentiate his name from another singer by the same name, but on his first release, he went by Earl King, then he went by Earl Conley King, and this tune written by Charles Singleton and Rosemary McCoy. We go to March of 1955, going out to Tom Shaughnessy. This is Earl King with Don't Take It So Hard. This is for Tommy.
Don't take it so hard, 'cause 'cause I'm saying goodbye. You made me cry, baby. Now it's your turn to cry. You tried to love too, me and somebody else. Don't take it so hard. Blame it all on yourself. But you and your new love won't have to worry about me. I'm making that plainly understood. I'm leaving you nothing that will bring back memories, and I'm gonna get out of your life for good. You just realize that you love only me. Don't take it so hard, 'cause you were too blind to see. I'm leaving you nothing to remember me by. I'm taking my picture down off the wall. I'm not gonna kiss you before I say goodbye, so you won't have to think about me at all. You're all on your own. I'm setting you free. Don't take it so hard. Just forget about me.
There you go, Tommy Shaughnessy. That's Earl King, a.k.a. Earl Conley King, March 1955. That's his debut single on Sid Nathan's King Records. Don't Take It So Hard is the name of the tune. Sometimes Johnny G takes it too hard. I kind of beat myself up a lot of times, and I should not. Barbara always tells me, Johnny, don't, you're too hard on yourself. But I always have been. Anyway, as we continue here, let's fill a request for listener Edmund Williams in Queens, New York. We go back to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, as the Five Royales return on Bess Berman's Apollo record label. This is their 9th release on the Apollo record label, and it features Johnny Tanner on lead. It's January 55. The Five Royales on Apollo for Edmund Williams. It's called 6 o'clock in the morning. The Five Royales.
Sleeping here like a log. You're supposed to be on your job. That don't make no sense at all. Now don't bring me the bread, sweetie. Don't bring me the bread, sweetie. Don't bring me the bread, sweetie. You're my baby, yeah, sweetie. I've known you a long, long time. I gave you a lot. I gave you all of my loving. That's every doggone thing I've got. Get out. Now don't bring me the bread, sweetie. Don't bring me the bread, sweetie. Don't bring me the bread, sweetie. You're my baby, sweetie. was mad without a doubt. I didn't have no bread to pay him with. I know he's gonna put us out. I can't keep on living without my bread. I just got to have all of my bread. You're my baby, yeah, sweetie.
There you go. Those are the Five Royales there. Johnny Tanner on lead. The Five Royales by request for Edmund Williams in Queens, New York, January 55 release, their 9th release on the Apollo record label, 6 o'clock in the morning. I think Edmund told me he has that on a 78, which plays better than the 45, I will guarantee it. But anyway, Johnny Tanner, the group actually, what did I say here? That was their 9th release. We'll leave it at that. Let us continue here as we move into 1956 now. Filler requests for listeners Strictly 45's. This artist originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, but he relocated out to Los Angeles, California, became friends with Jesse Belvin, who brought him over to Art Roop's specialty record label, and he would have his first release on the specialty label, a song called Night Owl. But after his second release on specialty, he moved over to Johnny Otis's Ultra/Dig record label for 2 releases, and Strictly 45's requested his second from April of 1956. Let's give a listen to Tony Allen. Tony Allen on Johnny Otis's Dig record label. The song is called I'm Dreaming. This is for Strictly 45's.
I'm dreaming of you. Why am I dreaming and you're not true? Yeah. I'm lonely. Why am I lonely? Lonely for you. And you're not true. Yeah. Each little star up in the sky, hey, seem to say, go back, fool, can't have your way. When you wait, it will only be a dream. It's true. She's here beside me for now and always, always to be. Yes, it's you. Here beside me for now and always, always to be.
Sounds of California here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That's Tony Allen. That's Tony Allen by request for Strictly 45's from April 1956 on Johnny Otis's Dig record label. I'm Dreaming is the name of the tune. That one comes out in the also on that's the All Maroon label, which I'll show you, and also there's a second press of that with the it's maroon with a silver top. That's the second. And Tony Allen would also re-record this, a different arrangement, with a vocal group on the Kent label in 1961. Johnny G here on a Saturday evening. If you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact for your host, Johnny G. And also need to read something here for those of you that are tuned in on Oldies and More Radio. Now, the station is looking for disc jockeys for live broadcasts. Now, they don't have to, I don't think they need to be records like how Johnny G does it. You can use CDs or MP3s, and they're looking not just for 50s. They're looking for anything into the 70s. I don't think they're going to the 80s, but they would look for even for DJs to play 70s stuff. But I'll read it because they printed it out for me because I can't play the MP3 that they sent to everybody else. But it says Oldies and More Radio is looking to add a few new DJs to their staff. If you are interested in becoming a member of the team of disc jockeys to broadcast a live radio show, please contact Joe T. He is the head of the station of Oldies and More Radio, and his email is Joe TRE Questline. Joe TRE Questline at gmail.com. And you can also contact DJ Cosmos at cosmosrequest@gmail.com. He is Joe's assistant, and then they'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And Oldies and More Radio is the place to be, as we are bringing the best in music of the 1950s, that's what Johnny G does, through the 70s, I do the 60s, to the world. And I definitely do that here on the Vinyltreasure Show. So consider that. If you don't have, listen, I don't have a great voice. I'm an amateur. I'm not a professional disc jockey by any means. I tell you, I'm an accountant by day, and I'm possessed at night to play records. But there you go. That's the public announcement for tonight. Let us continue here, and we are in the year 1956. Let's fill a request for listener Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. As we go to this group from Boston, Massachusetts. Got a lot of people in the Boston area that are tuned in, or from Massachusetts that are tuned into the program. This is the debut single for this group. Came out on Sidney Siegel's Dawn record label. They had 6 releases on the Dawn label. But this song dates back to the early 1940s. You may know a version by the Ink Spots, which I should check to see if I have this on a 78 to play the Ink Spots version. But let's give a listen to this version as done by the Sophomores. It features Eddie Brooks on lead from April 56. It's going out to Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. The Sophomores on Dawn. It's called Cool, Cool Baby. This is for Chris.
I've got a cool, cool baby. I'm with a wiggle in a walk. I've got a cool, cool baby with the coolest kind of talk. I've got a cool, cool baby, but my baby's really hard on me. I've got a real gone baby. Man, I really get my kicks. I've got a real gone baby. Yes, she's taught me all the tricks. I've got a real gone baby, but my baby's really gone on me. She's got a yacht in Bermuda and a cheap coupe suitor in his Cadillac car. She had five down in Frisco, but she let all the Frisco. She said, baby, you gotta be where you are. I've got a cool, cool baby. Man, she's really dynamite. I've got a cool, cool baby. She's the bait that fish all bites. I've got a wild, wild woman suit her. She had a pad down in Frisco, but she said, baby, gotta be where you are. I've got a cool baby. Man, she's really dynamite. I've got a cool baby. She's the bait that fish all bites. I've got a wild woman. Yes, my baby's really wild about me.
Yes, man. My baby's really back to stay. Sure, she had a sheep and she had a yacht. So what? My baby didn't have nothing. No, sir, not without me. That's by request for Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. That's the debut single for the Sophomores. Sophomores from April 56 on the Dawn record label. That's Eddie Brooks on lead. Cool Baby is the name of the tune. Johnny G is your cool DJ on a Saturday evening. We are in the 1956 block. Let's fill a request for listener Ronnie Sherman as we go to this group. We go back out to Hollywood, California now. Now, in June of 56, Bobby Bird, a.k.a. Bobby Day, lead singer, one of the singers, I guess, of the Hollywood Flames, recorded some sides for Atlantic Records with a group, but they were called the Crescendos. And the other members included Bobby Ralph, tenor. He was also lead of the Laurels. Prentice Moreland, tenor, lead of the Chanticleers. And Earl Nelson, tenor of the Hollywood Flames. Michael Alexander, also bass of the Feathers. And they had 2 releases on the Atlantic record label. I found this out in the wild for 10 cents. Can't go wrong with that. But this is from September of 1956. This features Bobby Bird, a.k.a. Bobby Day on lead. These are the Crescendos on Atlantic. It's called Finders Keepers for Ronnie Sherman.
Wop, 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 ooh. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. That's a saying that everyone knows. Somebody cheers while another sheds tears. That's the way it goes. Wop, 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 ooh. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Someone's loss is somebody's gain. He who has won can walk in the sun, but the loser must stand out in the rain. Love is like a two-sided coin. Heads you win, tails you lose. Yes, for every lucky soul who finds happiness, some poor fool gets the blues. Wop, 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 finders, keepers, losers, weepers. I lost my love to somebody new. I cried and I cried and almost died, 'cause I was the loser then. But I won't be the loser again. Oh, finders, keepers, thank heaven I found you. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
you go. That's going out to Ronnie Sherman. That's the sound of the Crescendos. Really, moonlighting there is Bobby Day. Bobby Day on lead, September 1956 on the Atlantic record label. Finders Keepers is the name of the tune. As we stay one more, no, actually it's not one more in 56. This was a big pull, the 56 month. And this is a request for listener Edmund Williams. This is Frankie Lyman's little brother, Louie Lyman, and his group, the Teen-Cords. It's the B-side to the group's debut single, which kicked off Bobby Robinson's New Fury record label. This is released in December of 1956 for Edmund Williams. This is Louie Lyman and the Teen-Cords on Fury Records. The song is called Lydia for Edmund Williams. That's Frankie Lyman's little brother, Louie Lyman. Whoops, wait. Oh, I hit the wrong thing here. I need my head examined here. Johnny G messing up. That's Frankie Lyman's little brother. I thought I was shutting it off. I played the other thing here. Johnny G losing his mind. That is the B-side to I'm So Happy, their first of three on the Bobby Robinson's Fury Records, December 1956. That's going out to Edmund Williams. Lydia is the name of the tune. We'll send that one out to Barbara's cousin, Lydia. I don't know if she's tuned into the program, though. But let's stay in 1956. Let's go to Bobby Robinson's brother's label. That's Danny Robinson's Holiday record label. This is a request for listener George Chestnut. He requested the A side of this. I featured it sometime in November of 2024. Their second of three on the Holiday label, called When I Woke Up This Morning. And this was a song, both sides of this record, that's on that that phenomenal Rumble LP on the Jubilee record label. But this is the B-side, which is excellent. Also a song that my aunt really liked. It features Ernest Harrison on lead from November 56. By request for George Chestnut, these are the Bop Chords. The Bop Chords on Holiday. It's called I Really Love You So. This is for George. Oh, again, wrong one.
Oh yes, I love her. I really love her so. Want her. I want the world to know. Love her. Oh yes, I really love her so. Oh yes, I need her. I need her by my side this long. I know we can't divide. She's the one. She's the only one for me. Oh, I remember when I kissed her. She said, I love you. Oh, I remember when I kissed her. She said that I'll be true. Oh yes, I love her, for she's my joy and pride. Want her. Someday she'll be my bride. Love her. Oh yes, I really love her so. Oh, I remember when I kissed her. She said, I love you. Oh, I remember when I kissed her. She said that I'll be true. Oh yes, I love her, for she's my joy and pride. Want her. Someday she'll be my bride. Love her. Oh yes, I really love her so.
As by request for George Chestnut, that's the sound of New York City in 1956, November 56 release. Those are the Bop Chords. Their second of three on the Holiday record label. I Really Love You So is the name of the tune. That's Ernest Harrison on lead. And we are in the year 1956. Fill a request now for UK listener Indrajit Advani wants to send this one out to the Vinyltreasure show community, okay? And last week I featured this artist by the name of Bobby Charles. He was from Abbeville, Louisiana. Featured later Alligator. Actually, I take that back. That was for James Stone. I didn't feature it for Indrajit. It was for James Stone. Now, this week, because he heard that, Indrajit asked for his 4th of 7 on the Chess record label. No, actually his third release. Charlene says I played his 4th of 7. That's okay. This is Bobby Charles. He wrote the tune. It's under his real name, Charles Guidry, from June 56. We're going to rock it out here, Timbo C. Bobby Charles on Chess for Indrajit Advani. It's called Take It Easy, Greasy. This is for Indrajit.
Well, I went to see my baby last night. She started kissing me and squeezing me and holding me tight. I said, take it easy, greasy. Take it easy, greasy. Take it easy, greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. hold me, Daddy, and don't let me go, because I wanna rock and roll with you some more. I said, take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. Well, she pulled the shades and turned the lights down low and said, come on, Daddy, let's rock and roll some more. I said, take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. Yeah, go, cat! Daddy, and don't let me go, because I wanna rock and roll with you some more. I said, take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. Well, she pulled the shades and turned the lights down low and said, come on, Daddy, let's rock and roll some more. I said, take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. But when I tried to leave, she said, hold up, cat. I tried to run out the door, but she pulled me right back. I said, take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy. Take it easy, Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide. Yeah! Now take it easy, 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 Greasy, 'cause you got a long way to slide.
There you go. That's his third of 7 on the Chess record label there. That's Bobby Charles. Bobby Charles from June 1956. That is a cool rocker there. Take It Easy, Greasy is the name of the tune. That one there by request for UK listener Indrajit Advani. Sending it out to the Vinyltreasure show community. So there you go. You're going to be out of breath. But they dance that out in the UK at those all-nighters out there, those dance clubs at in the UK. Johnny G here on a Saturday. We have one more from the year 1956. Actually, this was released in December of 56. It's a flip side request for listener Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat room, as I featured this group from Brooklyn last week called the Crescents, with the side called You Have No Heart, which I think was the B-side. This is the intended A-side here that Daniel requested this week. This group discovered by band leader Al Brown. Not much is really known about them. This is on the Joyce record label from December 56. The Crescents on Joyce. For Daniel, it's called Everybody Knew But Me.
You made a fool of me with your running round. Do, 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 do. People were talking all over town. Everybody knew but me. Knew but me. Everybody knew, but me. Everybody knew, but me.
As December 56 release there for the Crescents on the Joyce label for Daniel Kubacki, Everybody Knew But Me. That is just a terrible feeling when you find that out, interestingly enough. As we continue here, let's move into 1957 now. Fill a request for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. This singer born in Leesburg, Georgia, but he would move to Jersey City, New Jersey, where he was discovered singing in a club by disc jockey Bill Cook, who became his manager and was instrumental with him signing with the Epic record label. His debut single was a song You'll Never Walk Alone, was a big #1 R&B hit back in 1954, had a lot of releases for the Epic record label. Now, Busta Bass requested his 19th release on the Epic record label, a tune written and arranged by Jesse Stone, and this also did very well for him. This was number 13 on the Billboard chart and a big #2 R&B hit for him. Let's go to November of 1957 with a vocal group backing him up, so I don't know who this is. Charlene, I would have checked the Epic... The Epic may put out, because it's a division of Columbia, they may have who was on the session here. This is Roy Hamilton on Epic for Busta Bass. It's called Don't Let Go.
Hear that whistle, it's 10 o'clock. Don't let go, don't let go. Come on, baby, it's time to rock. Don't let go, don't let go. I'm so happy I got you here. Don't let go, don't let go. Keeps me grinning from ear to ear. Don't let go, don't let go. Ooh, this feeling's killing me. Oh, shucks. Well, I wouldn't stop for $1,000,000. I love you so. Just hold me tight and don't let go. Thunder, lightning, wind and rain. Don't let go, don't let go. Love is storming inside my brain. Don't let go, don't let go. I'm so eager, I'm nearly dying. Don't let go, don't let go. You've been keeping your lips in mine. Don't let go, yeah. Don't let go. Ooh, this feeling's killing me. Oh, shucks. Well, I won't stop for $1,000,000. I love you so. Just hold me tight and don't let go. Hound dog barking upside the hill. Don't let go, don't let go. Love is dragging him through the mill. Don't let go, yeah. If it was for having you, don't let go, don't let go. I'd be barking and hollering too. Don't let go, don't let go. This feeling's killing me. Oh, shucks. Well, I won't stop for $1,000,000. I love you so. Just hold me tight and don't let go. One day, baby, you'll quit me, yeah. Don't let go. I'll be crying and soaking wet. Don't let go. Yeah. One thing, baby, I'll never stand. Don't let go. Your lips kiss some other man. Don't let go. Don't let go. Ooh, this feeling's killing me. Oh, shucks. I won't stop for $1,000,000. I love you so. Just hold me tight. Don't let go. Just hold me tight. Don't let go. Hold me tight. Don't let go. Don't let go. Yeah. Don't let go. Let go. Don't let go.
There you go. That's going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Roy Hamilton. It's actually a pretty cool tune, even though it was a big hit. November 1957 on the Epic record banner. Don't Let Go is the name of the tune. Don't let go of the Vinyl Treasure Show. Thank you all for being here on this Saturday evening. And if you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet done so. Also live on the Oldies and More stream as we continue here. Let's go back to Brooklyn now. Fill a request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. This is the only release for this group on the True Light record label out of New York City, although this record was reissued a number of times, but it's not that easy to find the original on this. The A-side of this 45 was a song called Fat Mommy-O, which is a pretty cool tune, but Adrian requested the ballad side. This is from 1957. It features Willie Kalia on lead. These are the Chalets. The Chalets on the True Light label, going out to Adrian in our YouTube chat room. It's called Who's Laughing? The Chalets.
Who's laughing?
Who's laughing?
Who's crying?
Who's crying?
Who's
Lonesome and blue. Who's laughing? Who's crying? Who's lonesome and who's pretending love is ending? Please say it's not true. Can't hide it. I'm so much in love with you. I'm so in love with you. God of my dream, now I'm laughing but crying inside. You're laughing now, but someday I know you will cry. Who's laughing? Who's crying? Who's lonesome and can't hide it. I'm so much in love with
Sounds of 1957 here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, listening down in Mexico. Those are the Chalets on the True Light record label. Who's Laughing is the name of the tune. Yes, you mentioned it's very... Listen, sometimes these record owners were so smart with designing their labels. Some of them, though, need their head examined. Silver on yellow, that's not a good look, is how they put it. Johnny G here on a Saturday. We are in the year 1957. Here's a flip side request now for Darrell Letts and Tim Tress, who requested the flip side of this record. Last week I featured a song for Joe Shacatano A group called the Sputniks on Leon Renee's Class record label played the B-side, the ballad called My Love Is Gone, that featured Curtis Stanton on lead. But here is the up-tempo A-side that features Robert Beal on lead. This did chart also. This charted number 18 on KYA in San Francisco, California from December 57. The Sputniks, going out to Daryl Letts in our YouTube chat room and Tim Tress. The Sputniks on Class. It's called Hey, Marianne. That's December 57 release there for the Sputniks. That's going out to Tim Tress and Daryl Letts. Hey Marianne is on Leon Renee's Class record label. Let's continue here. This is a special request and a memory dedication for Butch Ford. Wants to send this next tune out in memory of Charlotte O'Brien, who recently passed away. She was only 9 years old. She was the daughter of one of his friends. She passed away from cancer. Was thinking of a song to play in her memory, and he requested this tune by this great group out of Harvey, Illinois, first recording as the El Rays for the Checker label in 1954. Then they signed with Vivian Carter's VJ record label in 1955, had 18 releases on the VJ label through 1965. This is their fifth release. It features Johnny Funches on lead. Let's go to February of 57 for the Dells. The Dells on the VJ label, requested by Butch Ford in Hawaii, sending it out in memory of Charlotte O'Brien, who recently passed away. She was only 9. It's called Why Do You Have to Go?
Oh, 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 why do you have to go? The night is still young yet,
like to know if our love is real anymore. Why do you feel this way? The night is still young yet. You know I'm at your command. Won't you give me a and tomorrow would only bring sorrow. That's why I love you so. Believe me, you should know. Why'd you have to go? The night is still young yet. And darling, I want to know if our love is real anymore. Why do you feel this way? The night is still young yet. And darling, I'd like to know if our love is real anymore. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Those are the Dells there, the Dells from February 57 on the VJ record label, in memory of young Charlotte O'Brien, who passed away at age 9 from cancer. That one there requested in memory of her by Butch Ford in Hawaii. The Dells with Why Do You Have to Go? Johnny G here on a Saturday as we continue here with the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's do a flip side here for listener Big Dave Swinger. Actually, Big Dave Swinger requested the flip side of this last week. This singer, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, then shuffled off to Buffalo, Mr. Donnie Elbert. His second of 8 for Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. We featured Tell Me So, the ballad. Big Dave also likes the up-tempo side. This is from July 57. Donnie Elbert and Group on Deluxe. It's called Believe It or Not for Big Dave.
You
you go. That's going out to Big Dave Swinger, the sound of Donnie Elbert and group from July of 1957 on the deluxe record banner. Believe It or Not is the name of the tune. Believe it or not, the Detroit Lions are going to be upset by Washington. Wow, that's a big thing. Anyway, let us continue in the year 1957. Let's go back out to California, this time to Dick Huggy Boy Hugs' Caddy record label with a request for listener Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat room. This is the debut single for this group that included Jeanette Baker, Johnny Flamingo, Ray Brewster, and Pete Smith. Collectively, they were known as the Dots. And this song would be covered by Paul Anka. One of Paul Anka's first releases for the RPM record label. He covered this back in 1957, but this is the original. It features a Jeanette Baker on lead. Let's go to January of 1957. The Dots on the Caddy label for Gordy Freeman. It's called I Confess. Go, an unexpected cold ending there by request there for listener Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat room. That's the debut single for the Dots on the Caddy label. That's Jeanette Baker on lead, January 57. I Confess is the name of the tune. You know, she would end up marrying Johnny Flamingo, who was in that group, and she would continue to record. As we continue here on the Vinyltreasure show, fill a request now for listener Tommy Albergo as we go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for this next group. Now, I don't feature many EP cuts here on the program, although this EP is a result of an LP by the Dell Vikings. And the LP was called They Sing, They Swing, which came out on Mercury Records. And they released 3 separate EPs that cover the entire album. And EP number 1 features songs Come Along With Me, The White Cliffs of Dover, Now Is the Hour, and this song that Tommy Albergo requested. This eventually would be released by Mercury as a reissue 45, but not till May of 63 did they do that. Now, it came out on the Mercury Celebrity Series, but prior to that, you would hear it on this LP or this EP. It features Norman Wright on lead from June 1957 for Tommy Albergo. These are the Dell Vikings with their rendition of the tune, A Sunday Kind of Love. This is for Tommy.
I'm through with my old love. I loved her through and through. I'm searching for a new love. Can that new love be you?
I want a Sunday kind of love. To heaven home with money's our goal. I want a love to heaven to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love.
Sunday kind of love.
I want a love that's on the square and on a road that leads nowhere. I want a love to heaven to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love. But I'm through my Sunday dreaming, with all my Sunday scheming, with every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover what a certain kind of lover
Who will show me the way?
my heart needs someone to unfold. To heaven with money's our goal. I want love to heaven to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love.
Well, I do my Sunday dreaming, all my Sunday scheming, every minute, hour, every day. Oh, well, I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way.
My heart needs someone to unfold. To heaven when money's our goal. I want a love to heaven to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a Sunday kind of
Cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go, by request for listener Tommy Albergo. That's Norman Wright and the Dell Vikings from June 1957 on a Mercury EP, which I don't have the cover to. I don't think I have that. I have the LP, but I don't have any of the covers of their EPs. Their rendition of the tune is Sunday Kind of Love. If you're new to the program, just finding out about the Vinyl Treasure Show, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and also give me a thumbs up if you enjoy what you're hearing. Now, tomorrow morning, those of you out on the West Coast, beginning at 6 a.m. in the morning, and those here on the East Coast, I don't know about Mountain Time, beginning at 9 p.m. till noon for 3 hours, 6 to 9 on the West Coast, 9 to noon here on the East Coast, KKSM 1320 AM out of Palomar College, they broadcast my show. It's not this show. They're probably going to do last Saturday's show, because Zeb is really nice. He takes it, I think he takes it off my vinyltreasures.net website, and he broadcasts the show. He has like a station break after each hour, but he airs it in its entirety, and I think you can tune in. I think it's either kksm.com or palomar.edu, either place there. They have a player, and it's cool. I wake up in the morning, and here I am listening to myself on the radio there. But you can't, so you guys and gals can hear it there on your radio out in California. I think they're broadcast out of San Marcos, California. So they've been carrying the show, and I think it's pretty cool. I was really happy that he contacted me to say that he would like to air the show there. So I appreciate that very much, Zeb. Thank you for that. But let's continue here. We're also on Oldies and More Radio too, as if you like the stream and you don't like the visual. Some people don't like the visual, but other people get spoiled about the visual. But anyway, let us continue here, and let's fill a request for listener Amnon, a group from Newark, New Jersey. Last week I featured Was it Oh Gee Oh Gosh, or was it the flip side? I forget. But they had 4 releases on Bobby Robinson's Fury record label. Now, this was their first release, and a tune written by, co-written by the lead singer. Her name is Pearl McKinnon, and they were called the Kodaks. The Kodaks, from October 57 on Fury Records. This is the ballad side. It's called Teenager's Dream. This is for Amnon.
Dream, dream, dream. Dream come true. You're my dream come true. All my love belongs to you. A teenager's dream come true. Dry your eyes, my baby, baby, there's no need to cry. I'll love you until I die. A teenager's dream come true. Yes, yes, I know it's teenage love. Teenage love. That's what I'm thinking of. I love you. You love me. Together we will always be. Oh, 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 dream come true. You're my dream come true. All my love belongs to you. Come true.
There you go. That's going out to listener Amnon there. The Kodaks, Pearl McKinnon and the Kodaks. That's the B-side to their debut single. I think it was the A-side called Little Boy and Girl. I think that's the flip of this. This is October 57 on the Fury label. Teenager's Dream is the name of the tune. You know, she filled in with the Teenagers as she was the... she took over for the lead of Frankie Lyman when the Teenagers were performing, I think in the 80s, I think it was, when that was happening there. But let us continue here in 1957. Let's fill a request for listener Mike Sape in Connecticut. Wants to send this one out to Johnny G and all the chatters. This group out of Beckley, West Virginia, and they were a self-contained group. They played all their instruments. Now, the lead singer, he was the piano player for the group. His name is Reuben Siggers, and his group was called the Fabulous Cool Cats with a K. Cool and Cats in a K. And this came out on Garland Spinks record label, which was out of Ron Saverty, West Virginia? It's from 57. Let's give a listen to Reuben Siggers and his famous Cool Cats on Spinks Records. It's called Please Pretty Baby, by request from Mike Sape, going out to all you chatters out there. Chalets on the Spinks record label there, 1957. Reuben Siggers and his famous Cool Cats by request for listener Mike Sape in Connecticut, sending it out to all you chatters and your disc jockey Johnny G. Please Pretty Baby is the name of the tune. We are in the year 1957. Let's go to Harlem, New York now. For this group that first recorded for the Harlem label in late 1954. This is a request for listener Bill Sharif. Bill Sharif in our YouTube chat room. They signed with Mercury's subsidiary Wing label, had 3 releases, also did one on the Parrot label as the Prestos. They were called the Empires, and they also had a release on Bobby Robinson's Whirling Disc label, and also as the Whirlers on Whirling Disc. This one's on Bill Lastly's Amp 3 record label from August of 57. The Empire's called If I'm a Fool for Bill Sharif.
I search for you, darling, by night and by day, because I'm so lonely since you went away. I missed you so much I could cry. If I'm just a fool, tell me why. Although my friends told me that you were untrue, how could I believe them? I love only you. I know now that I wasn't smart. A fool shouldn't lead with his heart. I hope we meet again, dear, and try to make a man. And if we never meet again, I'd like to say that we are still friends. Goodbye, my false lover, and now that we're through, I worship you, darling, I love only you. I miss you so much I could cry. If I'm just a fool, tell me why. If I'm just a fool, tell me why.
As August 1957 release there for the Empires on the Amp 3 record label. If I'm a Fool is the name of the tune. That goes out to listener Bill Sharif. That's the flip side of that is what it's called, Zippity Zip. I remember hearing that on oldie radio back in the day. Johnny G here on a Saturday as we continue here. And if you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Now let's fill a request for listener Frank Chingaro. And he wants to send this one out to his daughter Michelle, who is celebrating a birthday. I think it's today. So, and Frank will be celebrating a birthday, I think, this coming Wednesday. So that's why he's not in chat. But he said he was tuned into the program. So anyway, and this is, we go back to Baltimore for this group. We heard them earlier in the program on the Jubilee record label. But after they left Jubilee Records, they signed with Vivian Carter's VJ Records. I think the lineup was different though, but still the same lead singer. This is their third release on the VJ record label. Actually, Sonny Till is not on lead, and they were known as Sonny Till's Orioles. This side features Paul Griffin on lead, and I'm featuring the True First Press, which is much harder. This is on the VJ record label. Also came out a year later on the Abner label from April 57. Going out to Frank Gingaro, sending this out to his daughter Michelle on her birthday. Sonny Till's Orioles with Sugar Girl.
Hi, sugar. Ooh, you look good. Do you have a minute? I'd like to tell you something.
How, sugar girl, who do you love? Sugar girl, I dream of the love we could share. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. How, sugar girl, give me a smile. Sugar girl, the whole while you smile I rejoice. For your lips are my charm. For your lips are my charm. When you speak, I get weak, so I fall. Yes, I fall. Tell me why. Oh, why don't they all? Why don't they all? How? Sugar girl, I love you so. Sugar girl, if you go, I know I'll stay blue. It depends on you, just on you, sugar girl. Sugar girl. Sugar girl. How? Sugar girl. Sugar girl.
It's real crazy knowing you, darling.
Sugar girl.
Ooh.
There you go. Those are the Sonny Till's Orioles there. Paul Griffin on lead. April 57 release on the VJ record label Sugar Girl. By request for listener Frank Gingaro, sending it out to his daughter Michelle on her birthday today. And Frank Gingaro, of course, one of the co-hosts, along with Gordon Skagberg, to the Rhythm and Blues Serenade on Sunday afternoons beginning at 3 p.m., 3 to 5:30 tomorrow, pending snow. We're supposed to have a snow event tomorrow. When I spoke to Barbara, she said that even though now it's only 36 degrees, it's supposed to get colder by tomorrow afternoon and start as ice, and I think get worse into the night. It's supposed to be like 6 inches or so. I hope not. But anyway, they plan to be on tomorrow afternoon beginning at 3 p.m. on WRHU 88.7 FM on your dial, broadcasting from Hofstra University, and also on WRHU.org. So tune into the Rhythm and Blues Serenade with Frank Gingaro and Gordon Skagberg tomorrow if you like 1950s and early 60s vocal group harmony. Let's continue here. It was nice to get an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com from Mighty Campboy. And we haven't heard Mighty hasn't been around for a while, but she is back as we head to Chicago for this great group. This is their 4th overall release. Came out on Sid Nathan's Federal record label. Written by group member Jesse Stafford. It features Johnny Chubby Jones on lead. This is from July of 1957. And my stock copy plays better than my 2 promos. These are the 5 chances. 5 chances on the Federal label for listener Mighty Campboy in California. It's called My Days Are Blue.
Oh, my dear, my days are blue.
My tears are the rivers that empty in the sea. I gave you all my love. Oh, do the same for me. Oh, my days are really so blue, darling, just because of you. My days are blue. My days are blue.
Oh, my dear, my days are blue.
Poor heart just yearns for you, darling. What else can my heart do? My days are blue. My days are blue. My tears are the river, oh, that empty into the sea. Yes, I gave you all my love. Well, what do you expect of me?
Oh, my dear, my days are blue.
Yes, they wouldn't be so blue, darling, if I knew where to find you. My days are blue.
As by request for Mighty Campboy in our YouTube chat room, that's the great sound of the 5 chances. July 1957 on Sid Nathan's Federal record label, My Days Are Blue. It features Johnny Chubby Jones on lead. Now, their 3 prior releases were all on different labels. On States, Blue Lake, and Chance. Johnny G here on a Saturday as we continue here. Let's move into 1958 now with a flip side request for listener Daryl Letts. I featured the Academics for Steve in Arizona last week, a song called Something Cool. Now, Daryl Letts requested the flip side. Now, Something Cool had a lead singer, Dave Fisher, on lead. Of course, Dave Fisher went on to become the lead of a group called the Highwaymen that did Row the Boat Ashore, Michael Row the Boat Ashore. But the flip side features another group member, Marty Ganter, on lead, who also wrote the tune. This is on the Elmont record label from July 58 for Daryl Letts, the Academics. How many miss a drive-in movie? This is for Daryl Letts. Drive-in movie.
Oh. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. kiss me, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. Oh, baby, and make some love with me. Well, the movie's over, sure had a wonderful night. Well, the movie's over, sure had a wonderful night. Well, it's time to go, so let's end things just right. Once more now, kiss, 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 kiss me, baby. 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 Go, baby, and make some love with me. Oh, what a night. Just me and my gal in the drive. Oh, she makes me feel so good. Oh, yeah, she's so fine. Oh, my, what a night. Oh, yeah. What a night.
As going out to listener Daryl Letts in our YouTube chat, they're called the Academics. They were out of New Haven, Connecticut from July 58. On the Elmon record label, Drive-In Movie is the name of the tune. I used to go to the Drive-In Movie. They used to have one in Elmsford, New York, where there used to be a Grand Union up on the hill, and you can actually see you couldn't hear it, of course, but they used to have like these B horror flicks like Motel Hell. When did that come out? That's when I remember seeing it, Motel Hell, where they used to like make people into sausage and whatnot. It was kind of weird. Johnny G here on a Saturday as we continue here. We are in the 1958 block. Let's go to Detroit, Michigan as we fill a request for listener Paul Michelle. We go back to Devorah Brown's, one of her subsidiaries of Fortune Records. That would be High Q Records. This group is called the El Capris. Now, this is not the group from Pittsburgh. This is a group out of Detroit. It features Sam Crumby on lead from September 58. The El Capris on High Q. It's called Girl of Mine. This is for Paul Michelle.
Oh, 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 do
Hey,
you go, September 1958 release there for listener Paul Michel. They're called the El Capris. It's on the High Q record label. That's Sam Crumby on lead. Girl of Mine is the name of the tune for you collectors out there. The true first presses are the blue label. If you have it on the yellow High Q label, that is the second press. As we continue here, wow, the Redskins, that was a big upset over the Detroit Lions in their home field. Wow. And we are in the year 1958. Let's fill a request for listener Bob Cruz in Maryland. Now, I don't know much about this group, but they're called the Royal Notes. They had 2 releases on Irving Litkey's Kellet Records, which was out of New York City. Now, according to Louis Silvani, lots of Hungarian records on this label, but there are a few group records, and some are really hard to find. This one's not that easy to find. It's their first release was a song called 3-Speed Girl, which they played on one of the Walking Dead episodes. I was like shocked to hear it. It was amazing. But anyway, they followed it up with this one from July 58, the Royal Notes on Kellet for Bob Cruz. It's called You Are My Love, the Royal Notes.
Bye, 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 love.
That's going out to Bob Cruz in Maryland. That's the sound of the Royal Notes. Royal Notes, that is a Kitty Lead on there. He is a Kitty Lead there. July 1958 on the Kellet record label. You Are My Love is the name of the tune. We stay in the year 1958 as we fill a request for listener Joe Shacatano. Charlene, this group was out of Detroit, Michigan. Okay, I'll see. It says this group is originally from Detroit, and this is a request for listener Joe Shacatano. This came out on a New York City label owned by Julius Dixon. This is the Deb label, and it features Jim Ellis on lead. This is from 1958. Let's give a listen to the 5 sounds. This is another hard record to find on original. For Joe Shacatano, the 5 sounds with, in parentheses, You're the Greatest Gift of All. These are the 5 sounds for Joe.
Of the gift that he has given us,
All the treasures we behold, more precious than diamonds or gold. You're the greatest gift of all. More alluring than silks or satin, more shining than stars above. Be my guiding light, lead me through the night. You're the greatest gift of all. I want you so, my darling. Angel, sent you from above. Heaven knows, my darling, you're the only girl I love. So I pray to the stars in heaven and give thanks to him above all for sending down to me, yeah, the greatest gift of
There you go. That's going out to listener Joe Shacatano in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the five sounds from 1958, You're the Greatest Gift of All. That's on Luther Dixon's Deb record label, and that features Jim Ellis on it. Now, Jim Ellis, he would become the lead singer for the Motown group, the Satin Tones. So there you go. That group is out of Detroit, Michigan. We got one more out of the year 1958. We fill a request for listener Gary Hendren in Alabama. This group formed in 1958 in the 10th grade at Bronxville High School, and that's in Westchester County. That's like close to, not so close, but close enough to where Johnny G lives. The group included Jeff Ginman, Tom McRitchie, Jim Bazin, and Jim Meehan. And this is their lone release. Came out on the Cool record label, which is out of Bronxville, New York. And this side written by the lead singer. His name is Jim Meehan. Now, the interesting thing about this is Greg Zurich, my friend who passed away, he offered me this record years and years ago, and I didn't buy it. I don't know why. It wasn't like top on my list, but I didn't buy it. So I ended up getting his copy, so how freaky is that? But anyway, this is for Gary Hendren in Alabama, 1958. They're called the Dell-Cords, Del-Chords, on Cool Records, and they get the year wrong. The books have 1960. No way. It's 1958. It's called I wish I could have one right now. Marcia Mello. This one here going out to Gary Hendren.
Marshmallow.
Baby's name.
Boom, alack, boom, dad.
Baby's name is Marshmallow. Baby's name is Marshmallow. Baby's name is Marshmallow.
Baby's face so soft and warm. When I touch it, it changes form. When I let it go, it springs back in place. Babe's got a marshmallow face.
Baby's name is Marshmallow. Baby's name is Marshmallow. Baby's name is Marshmallow.
Oh, well, she's the one for me. Well, she's the one for me. Oh, well, she's the one for me.
Baby's name is Marshmallow. Baby's name is Marshmallow.
marshmallow. Even though I hold her real tight, always keeps her shape just right. Baby name is Marshmallow. Baby name is Marshmallow. Baby name is Marshmallow. Oh. When my baby's plain, she's quite a treat. When she knows she's oh so neat. She's the gal with the flying feet. She's the marshmallow with the beat. Big name is Marshmallow. Big name is Marshmallow. Big name is Marshmallow. Oh, then hollered Marshmallow. He said Marshmallow. Hey Marshmallow. He said Marshmallow. Hey Marshmallow. He said Marshmallow. Well, she my baby and I'm her fella. Well, M-A-R-S-H-A-M-A-R-S-H-A-M-A-R-S-H-A. Well, Marshmallow. Hey!
There you go. They're called the Dell-Cords. That's Jim Meehan on lead. 1958, released on the Cool record label. Song entitled Marshmallow. That one they're going out to Gary Hendren in Alabama. Let's move into 1959. Now we go back out to Los Angeles, California. Another ultra-rare 45 by request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. And this group called the King Cobras. What a cool name. The King Cobras. This one released in May of 1959. May 59. The King Cobras on Irvan. I-R-V-A-N-N-E. This is for Adrian Viterbo. It's called To Hold Your Love. The King Cobras.
To hold your love is my desire, to keep the flame warm as fire, to hold your love, to feel the bliss, to touch the lips that I yearn to kiss. I know you're the spice that makes my life so nice, for you're all that I can see. Just the touch of your hand makes my heart respond. So great is your power over me. To hold your love, to share your love with no other heart but mine, to keep your love, to keep your love for me. Your love, to hold your love for me.
Those are the King Cobras there. That's a very rare record. Spence sold me that. Spence Wooten sold me that record, brought it up here one day. I said, I gotta have it. That one they're going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, May 59. To Hold Your Love. Did I say hand? It says love. That's what it says. To Hold Your Love. That's an odd title, I have to say. Let us continue here. And we are in the year 1959. We fill a request for listener George Chestnut. I'm sure many of you know Jerry Butler. He used to be the lead singer of the Impressions, but Jerry left sometime in the fall of 1958 for a solo career, and group member Curtis Mayfield would take over the lead singing chores. He wrote many of their tunes, and this is one that I really like that Curtis Mayfield wrote. Recorded in 1958 but released in January of 1959. Let's give a listen to The Impressions. The Impressions on Abner Records. Falcon Records had to change their name to Abner because of some lawsuit. But it's from January 59 for George Chestnut and Curtis Mayfield on lead. It's called Senorita, I Love You for George Chestnut.
Hey, senorita, just thought I'd drop a line, say I'm in love, oh yeah, for the very first time. Though it is hard to say, still I feel very gay. Senorita, yes, it's you I love. Senorita, still you I'm thinking of. I love you, Senorita. Thrills I get when you hold me tight. I could stay in your loving arms all night, senorita. I love you more and more, senorita. You're what my love is for. I love you, senorita. When I kiss you with all your charms, I sink in your loving arms. Darling, yes, you're my only desire. Baby, doll, you set my heart on fire. Honey, I just don't know what to say. When I see you, I just feel so gay. When I kiss you and your lips close to mine, chills go down my spine. Senorita, I just don't know what to do. Senorita, I just can't stop loving you. Oh, I love you so, senorita. Senorita. Ooh.
There you go. That's going out to a listener, George Chestnut, January 59 release there for Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions on the Abner record label. Senorita, I Love You is the name of the tune. Let us continue in 1959. Fill a request for listener John Engstrom. His requests are very difficult, I'm telling you. He's given records that are not documented anywhere. And although I prefer the flip side of this because there's a vocal group, but this is on the Nestor Records. Now, Nestor Records was originally out of Philadelphia, but then they relocated to New York City. I have two other records on the Nestor label. The Treblairs, a rare girl group sound. I should say, I wish I had the other one. The Monterey's that I played not too long ago on Teenage, called Someone Like You, supposedly came out on this label, but only available on a 78. I think that's what happened, but then Teenage Records got it. But the other record that I have on the label is by this singer. His real name, Ollie Blanchard, but he recorded as Babe Blanchard. And this is from March of 1959. This is on Herman Piney Gillespie's Nestor label, which was located out of New York City, for John Engstrom. It's called Sugarfoot Sam, Babe Blanchard for John Engstrom.
I had a man called Sugarfoot Sam. He was sweeter than any man. Took him into town one day, and the doggone fool got away. Sugarfoot, Sugarfoot Sam, Sugarfoot, Sugarfoot Sam. Tell me what you think about that. I don't know where I lost him at. Yes, I got to find that man. I got to find him before some chick gets her hands on him. He's not used to these wild city chicks. He's just a good old hard-working country man. Works all the time. And a good man is hard to find. To tell the truth, any kind of man is hard to find these days. I wonder where could he be? I know we was together when we went in the liquor store. Went in there to get a little grape juice. Came on out, stopped a few more places. I remember standing on the corner talking to some friends of mine. I looked around and he was gone. Hey, Sugarfoot! Sugarfoot! Where are you, baby? Ain't this a dirty shame? I got to find that man today. If I don't find him today, I better find him tomorrow. So if I don't find him tomorrow, I got to get up Monday morning and find me a job. And I don't want no job. Me and work ain't saying nothing. Hey, Sugarfoot! Sugarfoot! Sam! Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain. And I don't want that man to get wet and take a cold. Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Now you know that man heard me call him. I don't know his name. All I know, he stands on the corner from morning to night, minding everybody's business but his own. You can't do nothing that he don't see you. Hey, mister, have you seen Sam? Sam who? Sugarfoot Sam, man. You say what? You say you saw him about an hour ago, going down Broadway with a young chick? Hey, Sam! Sugarfoot! Sam! Sugarfoot! Sam! Sugarfoot Sam! Where are you, baby? Sugarfoot!
That's by request for John Engstrom there. August 59 release there. March 59 release. Babe Blanchard is his name. That's on the Nestor record label. Sugarfoot Sam is the name of the tune. We stay in 1959. We fill a request for listener Ronnie Sherman for this singer. He would join the Dominoes on the Federal record label in March of 1955. Sang lead on nine of their sides, 2 on King, 1 on Federal, and 4 for the Decca label, and 1 on the Liberty label. Then in February of 58, he went solo. He signed with Keen Records, had 4 releases on the Keen record label. Now, Ronnie requested his 4th, this tune written by Herb Alpert and Lou Adler, from August of 59. Let's give a listen to Milton Grayson. Milton Grayson, and there's a group on this, on Keen Records for Ronnie Sherman. It's called You're a Part of Me. Milton Grayson.
When I first held your hand, my life began, and I knew right away Love had to stay 'cause you're a part of me. If you laugh, I'll laugh too. If you cry, so will I. Everything that I do is for you, just for you, 'cause you're a part of me. All the friends that we knew, they all called me a fool, and they said that you'd never think twice. But I feel like a king, for you now wear my ring, and all those who laugh will someday throw rice. Now we walk hand in hand, and they say, could it be just one look in our eyes? That's when they realize that you're a part of me. All the friends that we knew, they all called me a fool, and they said that you'd never think twice. But I feel like a king, for you now wear my ring, and all those who laugh will someday throw rice. Now we walk hand in hand, and they say, could it be just one look in our eyes? That's when they realize that you're a part of me. Yes, you're a part of me.
There's sort of a floating tenor in that tune there. That's by request for listener Ronnie Sherman. August 1959, that's Milton Grayson. Milton Grayson on the Keen record label, You're a Part of Me. His fourth release on the King record label. Let's now go to Ithaca, New York for this next singer. It's a request for listener Mike Sape in Connecticut. Wants to send this one out to Lenny G and Rob B in our YouTube chat room. This group first recorded as Bobby and the Counts on the Count and the Marley record labels, then as just his name, Bobby Comstock and the Counts. You may be familiar with his, I think he had a hit in 1962 with a song called Let's Stomp, but he recorded on many different labels. I think first maybe on also on Blaze, I should say. I think that was in 59. But this is on Herb Abramson's Triumph label, which was out of New York City, from February 59. Let's give a listen to Bobby Comstock and the Counts on Triumph, going out to Lenny G and Rob B, as requested by Mike Sape. It's called Jealous Fool.
I'm making love to you. Don't play hard to get. I don't know what I'd do if you refuse to pet, 'cause I'm a fool. No jealous fool. Yeah, when we're walking down the street, don't start making eyes at everyone we meet. Baby, don't flirt with other guys, 'cause I'm a fool. Jealous fool. Well, I don't want nobody else to hold you when I'm out of sight. Don't want no other lips but mine kissing you goodnight. I don't want nobody else to share your love with me. Remember that you're mine, baby, and I won't set you free, 'cause I'm a fool. Jealous fool. Cause I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Jealous fool. 'cause I'm a fool. Oh, jealous fool. Well, I don't want no other arms to hold you when I'm out of sight. Don't want no other lip but mine kissing you goodnight. I don't want nobody else to share your love with me. Remember that you're mine, baby, and I won't set you free 'cause I'm a fool. Oh, jealous fool. 'Cause I'm a fool. A jealous fool.
Well, that's the closest you're going to get to an Elvis sound-alike here on the program there. That one there by request. For Mike Sape in Connecticut, wants to send that one out to Rob B. and Lenny G. in our YouTube chat room. February 59 release for Bobby Comstock and the Counts on the Triumph label. A song called Jealous Fool is the name of the tune. And I found that out in the wild for 10 cents. Can't go wrong for spending 10 cents on that 45. Johnny G here on a Saturday. I'm your disc jockey. We're here every Saturday night from 9 p.m. Eastern time till midnight. We're just hitting the midnight hour, but we're going to get all the records in by the end of the half hour. I should be, because I am getting down there. But if you do have a request for the program, the best way to get it to me, that I see it, because sometimes Charlene misses a lot in the chat room, and I'm multitasking. You have to send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com, or Charlene, sometimes she'll mark them down, and then she'll send me an email right after the show, possible requests. So then I'll, if it fits the format of the program, I'll feature it here. And of course I have to have it on original. So I can't take requests when I'm doing the show, because I'm not playing MP3s or CDs. So I'm playing real records, and I have 195,000 records. So I have to search for them. I still am looking for requests for a number of my listeners here. So you'll eventually hear it. If I tell you that I have it, you will eventually hear it. Again, if you're new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. This was the second show this week. I'll be doing 3 shows next week, beginning on Wednesday with the Soul Show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I play Soul 45's out of my collection. So if you love soul music, send me a request. I'll feature it if I have it. Then on Thursday afternoon, beginning at 2 p.m., I'll be doing 78s, and they sound fantastic on these Audio Technicas, but my stuff is wired for mono, so they do sound good. That's one thing that I'm glad that at least I get from these turntables. But that's from 2 to about 5 on Thursdays, and then we'll be back here on a Saturday for more 1950s and early 60s requests by you. I play it by year, and we are in the we're going to go from, I got none from 1960, so we're going to move into the 1961, one more from 59, I take it back, released in December of 59. This is a request for Emnon, this group from Red Hook in Brooklyn, New York. Is there a Red Hook in Brooklyn, New York? I don't know. But the members included Robert Adino, Mike DiBenedetto, Joe Renia, Edwin Lamboy, and they did 2 for George Goldner's G record label. This is their second, and it features Edwin Lamboy on lead from December 59. They're called the Debonaires. Lots of groups called the Debonaires, but this group from Brooklyn, the Debonaires, on George Goldner's G label. It's called Will Wait. This is for Emnon.
Just a new love, that's what they say, but they are wrong. For in our hearts, we know that it's too long. We'll wait, but not too long.
your head on my shoulder. Someday real soon we will be long. But as they feel that we should be over the way, but not too long.
Wow, that piano went on for a long time. There you go. That's going out to listener Emnon there. The Sound of the Debonaires. That's Edwin Lamboy on lead. December 59 release on George Goldner's G record label. Will Wait is the name of the tune. I mentioned there was no 1960 releases. Let's move into 1961 with a request for listener Timothy in our YouTube chat room. This group is from the Chelsea section of New York City. They had this lone release on Trade Martin's Power Martin record label, and it features a 16-year-old Johnny Hanrahan on lead, and this record dates back to this is an old tune. I'm trying to think. I asked Charlene if she had the history on it. She did not. So anyway, so this is from October 61. Let's give a listen to the Pretenders on Power Martin Records for Timothy. The song is called Smile.
Why
don't you smile?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by if you smile, smile, smile. Oh, 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 oh.
like that one there in the YouTube chat room there. That's by request for listener Timothy. Those are the Pretenders. That's Johnny Hanrahan on lead on Trade Martin's Power Martin record label from October 61, song entitled Smile. They were some unreleased sides that came out in 1976 by the group. Was unfortunate we lost Johnny Hanrahan on January 22nd, 2016 at the age of 70, but we remember him here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. We stay in 1961, fill a request for listener Casey Hines in Paris. This was a 45 that my aunt purchased in the fall of 1961. And I love both sides. She played both sides of this 45. The flip side is an excellent ballad called My Love for You by this great group from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They're called the Marcells. This charted number 16 on Cashbox, number 7 on Billboard. It was their fourth of 13 releases on the Colpix record label. It features Cornelius Harp on lead from September 61. This song dates back, I don't know when it first came out, a long time ago originally. The Marcells on Colpix with their rendition of the tune Heartaches for Casey Hines in Paris.
Watch out! Here we go again.
Yep, 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 worp, 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 heartache,
Heartaches,
dem, dem, dem,
heartaches,
dem, 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 dem,
heartaches,
dem, dem, dem,
heartaches,
dem, 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 dem,
heartaches,
dem, 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 dem,
heartaches.
dem, 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 yep, 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 worp, 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 heartache, dem, 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 dem,
Loving you and only heartache. Your kiss was such a sacred thing to me. I can't believe it's just a burning memory. Heartache, heartache. What does it matter how my heart breaks? I should be happy with someone new, but my heart aches for you.
yep, 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 worp, 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 heartache. Dem, 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 dem. You know, my love for you meant only heartache. Dem, 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 dem. I can't believe your love is just a burning memory. Dem, 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 dem. Dem, dem, dem.
What does it matter how my heart breaks? I should be happy with someone new, but my heart aches for you.
Yep, 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 worp, 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 heartache.
Cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Those are the Marcells. Marcells from September 1961. That's their fourth release on the Colpix record label. That's going out to listener Casey Hines in Paris. Their rendition of the tune Heartaches. We stay in 1961. Fill a request for John Ferry in our YouTube chat room. This singer from the San Francisco Bay Area was originally a member of the Romancers that recorded for Dootsy Williams' Dutone record label. Then in 1958, he went solo. His first solo release was a big, big hit for him. A song called Do You Wanna Dance came out on Jerry Blaine's Josie record label. Had a bunch of releases on the Josie record label. Now, John requested the B-side to his 10th release, his 10 of 13 on the Josie record label, a tune written by Jack Cortez from February 61. Let's give a listen to Bobby Freeman. Bobby Freeman on the Josie label, going out to John Ferry in our YouTube chat room. It's called So Much to Do. This is for John.
There's so much to do, but so little time. Oh, like asking you to be mine, all mine, and everything could be fine, but there is so much to do and so little time. Oh, so much to do, like holding you, like loving you. Yeah, yeah. So much to say, every day, in each and every way. Oh, oh, and I want to tell you that you're the only girl. Yes, and I want to tell you, baby, you're my whole world, and everything could be fine, but there is so much to do and so little time. Oh, I said so much to do, baby, like holding you. Oh, like holding your hand. Yes, like becoming your lover man. Oh, so much to do.
There you go. That's going out to John Ferry. That is Bobby Freeman and a girl group backing him up. He does great ballads, I have to say. He does. February 1961 release, his 10th release on the Josie record label. So Much to Do is the name of the tune for John Ferry in our YouTube chat room. We stay in 1961. We go to Detroit, Michigan for this group that recorded on many different labels: Flick, Anna, Lupine, Unart, and others. And this is a request for Strictly 45's. They did 4 for United Artists Records. This tune written by Sam Cooke, and it features Wilson Pickett Onley. These are the Falcons. The Falcons on United Artists Records from January 61 for Strictly 45's. It's called Pow, You're in Love, the Falcons.
Pow, what?
I said pow.
What you mean, pow?
A pair of legs and a flashing smile, a conversation just a little while, and pow, before you know it, you're in love. That's the way it happened. Then walking her through the park, you steal a kiss while in the dark, and pow, before you know it, then you're in love. Oh, before you know it, you're all in a daze, and no
As Early Wilson Pickett there as a member of the Falcons. He's doing the lead there, January 61. That's going out to Strictly 45's. The fourth release for the Falcons on United Artists Records, Pow You're in Love, is the name of the tune, a Sam Cooke penned tune. And we stay in 1961 here. Fill a request for Matey Campboy in our YouTube chat room as we go back to Philadelphia here. This is not an easy record to find. This group had 3 releases on the Hilltop record label. This was their third. Now, the group included George Rose, Michael Franklin, Eddie Smith, and James Tyndall. Collectively, they were known as the Dials. Now, I featured a cover of this not too long ago for Adrian Viterbo. I think Sammy and the Parliaments, I think I played with Sam Hawkins on lead from 62, but this was the original from February 61. Going out to Matey Campboy, the Dials on Hilltop. It's called No Hard Feelings for Matey. Go. That's going out to Matey Campboy. Those are the Dials. That's their third release on the Hilltop record label from February 61. No Hard Feelings is the name of the tune. By 63, the group recorded as the Fabulous Dials on the DNB record label. Let's continue here in 1961. Fill a request for listener Timothy. This group is out of Maywood, California. This is on the Lancet record label. The members included Robert G. Whiteside, Tony Smith, Steve Toffel, and Bill Hutton. Well, actually, they played their own instrument. Well, not all of them, Charlene. You got here, one played sax. That was Steve Toffel on sax and Bill Hutton on piano. And the lead singer on this, his name is James W. Kissling, who co-wrote this tune. And it's the first time I ever played this. It's been in the box for about 20 years. I've never played it here on the program, but is a request for listener Timothy from April 61. They're called the Arc-Angels. The Arc-Angels on Lancet Records. The song is called Goddess for Timothy.
saw her standing like some strange goddess. Her beauty was like an eloquent, haunting melody. My eyes drank the sight of her, for my eyes knew they were made to worship only her. Well, they were made to worship only her. Then she was gone, it was one glimpse of heaven, and then the taking away of the eyes that had seen her wonders, the eyes that had seen the wonders of her loveliness. Whoa, whoa, I walked where she had stood, and a fragrance fresher than the freshest air met and smoothly surrounded me, smoothly surrounded me.
There you go, out of California there. Actually, the group out of, I lost my place, out of Maywood, California. They're called the Archangels. I never played that. That's the first time play here on the program. From April 61 on Lancet, L-A-N-C-E-T. It's called Goddess. That one there for Timothy. As we continue here, and we move into 62 now, let's fill a request for listener Chris Reed. This next, the lead singer of this group was born in Ennis, Texas, but he relocated to California in 1955, where he attended L.A. City College, where he met up with Charles Wright, who was a member of a group called the Twilighters that recorded for the Charlie and the Ebb record labels and backed him on his debut single in 1959, which came out on the Playback record label. With his next release, in 1960, he sang with a group called the Blenders that recorded for the Combo record label, who were really the Sharps, which included Carl White and Al Frazier. That was their group. And which brings us to this next release that came out on the LA-based Dynamite record label. And his group here are called the Moonrays, but they really are the Sharps. And the singer on this is Ray Frazier. That's what I'm talking about, Ray Frazier from 62 for Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. Ray Frazier and the Moonrays. It's called Heaven's Not So Far for Chris.
Hold me in your arms and never let me go.
Heaven's not so far. Just say you're surrendered, dear. Hold me in your arms and never let me go. Tell me that your love belongs to only me. Take me in your arms and never let me go. belongs to only me. Take me in your arms and never let me go.
There you go, 1962 release there for Ray Frazier and the Moonrays. That one there by request for listener Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. Heaven's Not So Far is the name of the tune on the Dynamite record label. Let us continue here. We move into 1963. Let's fill a request for Tall Bill, a great two-sided 45. Now, the A-side of this is called Thank You, Mr. Moon, but Bill wanted to hear the flip side. This group from Brooklyn, New York, first recording for the Herald record label as the Vocal Airs. That was in 1962. Then they would change their name to the Blue Sonnets. This tune written by Marty Saunders, who was a member of Jay and the Americans. This was arranged by Tico Wilshire, and it's a Feldman Goldstein Gottaher production. It features Eric Nathanson, second tenor, was a member of the group, and this is on the Columbia record label, May 1963, the Blue Sonnets for Tall Bill. It's called It's Never Too Late, parentheses, to Fall in Love, for Tall Bill. Going out to Tall Bill there, the Blue Sonnets from May 63 on the Columbia record label. It's Never Too Late to fall in love, and that is the truth here. 2 more 45s to go before we sign off here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's go to Philadelphia, PA now. Fill a request for listener Gary Hendren in Alabama. Now, this group included Eddie Sanchetti, Albert DePrito, Charlie Vota, Tony Galtino, and lead singer Chip Kopacheski. And of course, Chip Kopacheski previously sang lead with a group called Chip and the Quarter Notes that recorded for the Carlton record label in 1964, but he joined this group called The Intentions. And this is their only release on Len Stark's Melron record label out of Philadelphia, and it's a song that Chip wrote, and this is from 1965, The Intentions for Gary Hendren. It's called I'm in Love with a Go-Go Girl.
I'm in love with a go-go girl.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love.
I'm in love with a go-go girl.
I'm in love with the go-go girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, yes, I am. Well, this girl, her name is Lauren. This girl, she turned me on. Well, this girl is my go-go girl. Yes, I am. When she's up there in that cage, makes my heart go in a rage. When she puts on the bed, fills me through to fingertips. I'm in love. Yes, I am. Baby, I am. Yes, yes, I am. When she's up there in that cage, she makes my heart go in a rage. When she puts on the bed, fills me through to fingertips. I'm in love. Yes, I am. Baby, I am. Yes, yes, I am. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love.
There you go. That one there going out to Gary Hendren in Alabama. This group from Philadelphia, they're called The Intentions. 1965 release on the Melron record label. I'm in love with a go-go girl. I didn't know any go-go girls except the ones I used to see on TV. You know, like some of those old Clay Cole shows. The girls are dancing in those cages. I guess those were the Earl and Hullabaloo. I think they were doing it anyway. But that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool requests that you sent to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Like I said, if you have a request, you can send it to me at that address. If I have the record, I'll play it here on the show. And some were here first times that I played here on the program. That's a good thing. So thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show this evening. And I'll be back next Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Time till midnight. We'll try to sign off about this time here. I think that's a good time. But thank you, Charlene, again for all your help. And again, I'll be back next Wednesday. It'll be the next time you'll see me, Wednesday at 9 p.m. for the Soul Show. Then we have the 78 show. I'm going to start cleaning those 78s tomorrow afternoon when the ball game, well, I'll be watching some of the football games tomorrow. It's supposed to be terrible weather tomorrow. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Again, if you missed any of the program, you can go back and check it out. Julian was back because you notice that if you're ever behind, like people will know when you're current with me because you know what record I'm playing and we're talking about it. But other people might be talking about another record because they're delayed. So you have to hit refresh to catch up. But I think Julian comes in later because maybe he's out of the time zone. So he was talking about records that I played earlier, and that sometimes happens, but that's okay. It's okay. It's a lot of fun, like I said. So again, if this show gets blocked, I doubt it, because the copyright police weren't out that long. You can check it out on my vinyltreasures.net, but I'll put that on my community tab on my YouTube wall, and also I'll make sure I put the promos way ahead of the time so you know when the next shows will be here on the program here. So thank you all for being here tonight. We're going to close the show tonight with a request for listener David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. This the dates. So I was having issues with the dates on the release date of this 45. Well, the last time I played this, I said, "There's no way this record is not from 1960." I would bet. I told Charlene to put 65, but it's not even that. The record, I think, is from the 1970s, to be honest. Now, the reason why is the label is out of Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to ask Bill Olb a question. If he has any gospel releases on this R&R record label. The label was owned by the Reverend Charles Masigi, who was a Southern Baptist evangelist. Supposedly he found the label in 62, but this does not sound like, just the instrumentation doesn't even sound like 19, and it's like the second release on the label. But I think it's from late 60s at a minimum. But it sounds like an early 60s record. It's from, they're called The Visions, and this comes with a picture sleeve, so you can actually see pictures of the group. If you check it out, I think either on Discogs or whatever, you can see their attire. Doesn't look like a 1960s attire, but they're in suits, and it's a pretty cool picture of the group. These are The Visions on R&R Records. The song is called It's You I Love, and this is a request for listener David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. That is the closer for tonight. Again, thank you all for being here. Everybody have a safe and happy week. Be careful of the weather. It's supposed to be nasty tomorrow, and I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long for David Silberg.
You